Today's video is about the spot market and contract freight. We had a debate about the spot market and contract in a group conversation. Drivers can get it all kinds of ways. This is somebody's week right here on the spot market. I just wanted to share this with y'all, but here we go. Hunts Point. Getting to my door. Yeah, damn, Landstar truck at Hunts Point. Probably won't catch. Might catch one Landstar other than myself, but you ain't probably gonna see many. So I came in early. They'll give you an appointment time, not here, but the broker and the agent. And then you gotta watch out the way they park it around here, man. See? Look at this idiot with the forklift. I see him trying to squeeze. Don't bring your dumb ass on. Tight in here though, because damn box trucks, they just throw them anywhere. You have to walk it. Little turns, we'll get it. But they had an appointment. It doesn't matter. It's first come, first serve. So I'm here, I got my break in and all that. The one-shot deal. I thought I had to pull up, but I didn't. I banged it a little hard, but I got them rubber bumpers. Back in the cab, so but it's crazy around here. I mean, it's a little jam-packed, but that's what I expected when I came. But let's get to the topic, man. Try not to be too long about it. I'm at Landstar, which everybody knows. I was with a tanker company before Landstar. Some of y'all know, some of y'all don't know. Before that, I was with JRC Transportation. No, I'm sorry, Universal Truckload. Before that, it was JRC Transportation, and then we had a little bullshit outfit before that, and Mad Carriers in Great Wide, and that's over 10-year span between those carriers. It's not about me switching carriers or whatever, but those are the carriers within 10 years, over 10 years actually. Man, carrier, yeah, over 10 years. 2007, Great Wide, yeah. So anyway, what I'm getting at is, I've pulled flat rate loads that were under contracts. I pulled spot market loads at a carrier such as MAG. Also would have been able to have the opportunity to get my own customer, like here at a Hunts Point Market or wherever. Like I spoke about a lady down in Hialeah, Florida a long time ago. Old video, y'all can go find it. I could have became an agent at Universal Truckload, but you know, there are some risks in doing that, because you better hope you have a nice sized catalog, or you know, the clientele or whatever, to support yourself if you come out this truck. And I thought about it, the position I was in, I was just like, they didn't want me to play owner, operator, and agent. I could pull it off here if I wanted to. I made a statement before that I wouldn't do it here. But I pull flat rate per mile contract loads. Some of them could have been brokered. And that's the thing people don't understand. You can be leased on whoever you want to and pull for $1 a mile or whatever. That doesn't mean every fucking load you touch is contracted. You know, you could be filling in an FFE load. For FFE, you could be pulling a Snyder load. I seen one of the guys on YouTube. This was on Facebook. He had said, well, Landstar can't pull Snyder loads or some crap like that. And I was just like, this dude here, he don't even know what he's talking about, man. Landstar pulling JB Hunt loads. They all doing it, man. And I ain't talking about just pulling their trailer or whatever on some power only mess. Load broke it out to us, 3PL, third party logistics. Basically that is spot market freight, but they already got the connect, so they just hand it to Landstar, and vice versa. So you don't know, but back to the flat rate thing. You don't know what you got in the damn trailer. I mean, you kind of got an idea what you got, but you don't know basically if XYZ company told y'all covering that for them. But to the contract and spot market thing, you have drivers, owner operators with their own authority, which I wanted to shout out, but we had a premature conversation come up, so we rock with that. These guys go from how can I? It's like it's not even. It's in any order. I'm just gonna run off a few names. Call me Cooley. Start with him. Out of all the people that I know, he probably had his authority the shortest amount of time. So far, so good. He runs spot markets. He's also trying to get contracts. We talk about that all the time. Heartburn 3 in the morning ain't cool. But so like I said before, don't let the landstar thing fool you, man. But he's running contract. He's trying to run contract freight and spot market freight. So far, he's been pretty good at what he does. I use another guy. I talk with these guys all the time. Josh Rickards. Josh Rickards had his authority pushing 2 years now. Coming up in a couple of months. Clean. Got a couple little contracts. Runs the spot market pretty well. He's got contract loads. He uses the spot market loads. Some of his contracts is seasonal. But it's all good. The boy's still getting money. Cooley's still getting money. I saw it make sense out there on the road. He doing his thing on the spot market. And I'm willing to bet that he has something that comes out of his house or whatever. Probably a contract. Maybe not. And he goes wherever the hell he goes and does what he does. He's been doing all right out there for a couple of years. Jason and Sunshine. They've pretty much almost been out there 2 years. They doing pretty damn good on the spot market. Now here's what's funny. Now I'm gonna try to pluck a couple of more names here. You got exclamation thoughts. He got his authority. I think he's had it for about a little over 6, 7. I think between him and Cooley might have had his longer. Check out Call Me Cooley's channel too. Check out Exclamation Thought channel. Check out all their channels. The only one that doesn't have a channel is Josh. If he does, he must have just made it. He didn't tell me. But we have an HT Logistics. He has his own numbers. And he runs spot market. Maybe he has a contract. Maybe he don't. I don't know. I don't 100% know all these people's business, but they all are in the same category, right? The dude, people were telling me about out in North Carolina, the dude, not your average trucker, right? He says he has 9 trucks and 20 trailers or something, right? He says he got some contracts. He says that he pulls some Amazon stuff. Alright. Maybe here and there he hits the spot market. I don't know. But I think supposedly he's a broker too, right? Now I could probably pluck a couple of more names and hit y'all with them, right? And then you have somebody like myself that's not with an authority, but we'll get to some of that. But I just hit you with all those guys, right? They all live in different parts of the country, right? And there's a couple other people out there. I didn't call them out, but y'all know who y'all are. Y'all know I come through on your channel here and there, see y'all, whatever. They all operate differently. I got my man X, right? I call him Black Bob Vila over there. He over there. Never mind, man. We'll get to that another day. I'll let him do that. But in this conversation, I was like, yo, I could show X $10,000 over here on this side of the map. X ain't coming. X gonna run where he run at. That's it. He might venture out here and there, but I haven't seen it yet. He hasn't said it yet. And if he does, he does. He doesn't have to tell me. Cooley, and he's in Georgia, right? Cooley's in Virginia, right? He runs where he runs. Seen him in a couple of places. And these guys, I believe, all had dry vans at one point. I think it makes sense, got a dry van. Your average trucker got a dry van. Dry vans. I think HC had a dry van, not no more. Right? All these guys live in different parts of the country and they run their operations differently. Whether that's spot market, whether that's contract, whether that's contract and spot market, they all get their money. So, in the debate, what my boy was, you know, well, the spot market ain't this and that. Who's saying the spot market is the greatest? You got people that use both. Landstar uses both. They got loads of their own that they put on the spot market. They take loads from the spot market and put it back in their system, or double broker, which I've seen before. But and those guys out there, they see some of the same loads we see on the spot market. But the thing is, all of them live in different parts of the country. They run their operations different from each other. They're all getting money at the end of the day. Now, I brought up this scenario where you got a $6,000 good truck and a $6,000 bad truck. You got a $6,000 bad truck loading in North Carolina going to Oregon for $6,000. Well, it sounds great, right? But it took you all damn week, maybe depending on the time, you know, longer than that to get there. Maybe you had to stop or two. I don't know. But then you got this truck. Or let's say you ran from North Carolina to Cali, and that ain't probably gonna be $6,000 on the spot market. It's even kind of hard to find a contract going to Cali like for $6,000. But not saying they're not there on both, but they're there somewhere, but you don't really see them. But then you got the good truck, right? He'll run from North Carolina to Tennessee to Chicago. I don't know, let's say Chicago over to like Iowa, Iowa back to North Carolina, right? And he made $6,000 at the end of the week. Or you probably had that guy that runs from like Atlanta to Jersey. He might hop over to Ohio, slide back down to Atlanta. He got another load back to Jersey. Meanwhile, this other truck's still bumping across the map. Probably for like $1.30. But we'll give you $6,000. It just took you all week to do it. And your fuel cost probably a little more. There's so many different factors in it that where you can have a good $6,000, basically what I'm saying. You can have a bad $6,000. So there's a guy that can run less miles and make $6,000. There's a guy that runs more miles and makes $6,000. There's a guy that has like I told my boy, you know, like you got 5,000 drops. I'm exaggerating the drops, but he's got a lot of drops compared to what other people do. You do a lot more miles than what the other people do. You getting your money, you getting your money. As long as you're not getting it at $1.30, hopping around like that, it's all good, you know. But he was thinking I'm biased. It's not me. I'm not biased because these guys on here doing whatever. Look, they all operate differently at the end of the day. One guy that had a van, he's got a reefer now. A couple of guys are like that. You know, one guy's running all over the place. He don't do that no more. One guy runs a triangle. One guy probably run like 3 states in his region. You know, me, even though I'm not with an authority, but y'all see what I do, what I got, right? Y'all see how I move. You always heard me say you gotta know how to move. I'm here, I better figure it out, right? If I get my own authority, I better know what the fuck I'm doing when I go the fuck out there, right? I should know about 80% what I'm doing at this point. You see me, I'm right now rocking around the East Coast, right? You saw me a little bit when I first got this truck. I was running Arizona, Denver, and New Mexico. UPS stuff or whatever, right? And then I brought it back to Texas with UPS. I had time to go get the trailers. But that's just a strategic move, whatever I was doing, right? But forget this truck. Let's just whatever. I'll be in an area for a while, and then I'll leave. I'll be somewhere else doing something else. Whether that's with this trailer here, whether that's with the step deck or somebody's power only. I would do the same damn thing if I had an authority. The same damn thing. Unless I got some contract somewhere. And even then, you know, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm chasing the money at the end of the day. And that's what I'm trying to make them understand. It's not I'm biased. It's not because they saying all this because they on the spot market, whatever. Some of these fucking people got contracts, man. Some don't. Some make money on the spot market. There's other guys that went and got authority. That shit didn't work for them because they was doing other shit or didn't know what they were doing. There was other guys, at least the carriers, that went to the spot market and that shit blew up on them because they didn't know what the fuck they were doing. And I told them, you know, I mean, there's no need for me to say something about these guys that are successful out here. What is there to say? If you want to say something to the guys that fucked up out here doing it. That's what I told them. So it's not about me being biased or nothing. I have experience in it myself, minus the authority, and everything else except the authority. Like I said, I could have been an agent, all kinds of mess. Like I said in a video, my stepdaughter, man, she could have been a broker and could have did good if she would have just followed my lead, but she didn't, and she dropped the ball big time on that. I said everybody operates differently, man. There's no like one way. There's no one blueprint of how to make revenue. Are there bad ways? Yeah. If somebody shows you a way how to do it, and you decide to change it and fuck it up, that's on you. You fucked that up. You fucked that up. They ain't got nothing to do with me. If I told you how to count to 10, and then you start, if I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and you start saying 1, 2, 6, 3, 8, 7, 9. That's not how you count to 10, motherfuckers. But anyway, that's just. And then you blaming me because you can't do the shit. That's your problem. You know, but then we was back and forth. Now it's about me. It was said that I was like, I'm all across the country or whatever. I'm like, I operate differently than other people. He's from the same area. He's all over the country more than me. There wasn't even no strategy. I mean, he has a dispatcher now that dispatches him loads. That's what he does, and that's what he does. I don't need a dispatcher to dispatch me no loads. Also, just because somebody dispatches you loads doesn't mean they actually have contract freight. And that's what I'm trying to drill home to them. It doesn't matter if they dispatch you. It doesn't mean they have contract freight. Excuse me. They might have a contract or two. It's just like landstar agents. When they go around, let me call my customer. I got into that shit the other day. Just because they say that doesn't mean they actually have it. And he's doing LTL, so yeah, he's doing more work than the others to either come up with the same money, maybe less. He might hit it more here and there. But based on the conversation, what I'm seeing, I mean, it's good for him. He's getting money, right? But you still run more than me. You still run more than them. You know, at the end of the day. And who knows what else they got going on over there. But that doesn't mean that this guy that is dispatching him or anybody has contract freight. Just because they're dispatched doesn't mean they have contract freight. Is what we're trying to break down. And it was just like I don't know if he didn't get it or, you know, then it was now it's like we renegade trucking now, like, so we renegade trucking now. And I'm talking to him like, you at company number 10,000, but we renegade trucking, like, you know, I'm trying to make him understand this. It's not, I'm not hating on him. It's just like he's just saying upside down, talking crazy ass shit. I don't know if he just, and he's probably watching. I don't know if he just wants us just to flat out agree with him on everything. We agree with some shit, not all shit. I don't know if he's just mad at a certain individual and he just wants to get at them, then he needs to go do that. I'm not going to say the guy's name, so we're not going to do that. But it was a group conversation and turned into a group text, and some people said something, some people didn't say anything. But just know at the end of the day, there's different ways of operating out here. As long as you're not operating in the red and doing funky ass business and then get caught up in it, then you ain't got nothing to worry about, you know. So I don't know, shout out to all those guys with or without their numbers that operate, you know, on the spot market or run at companies like this one, and they're still and they're successful at what they're doing, you know. We do talk all the time. We do try to help each other out and talk about things as far as making money, making sure, you know, people doing the right thing, you know. And we all, you know, we get advice from each other. We give out advice to each other. So I'm talking to people that's getting money, man. I know I talk shit here and there, but I'm talking to people that's getting money, making moves all the time. I don't really mess with people that's suspect individuals that constantly staying fucking up and shit like that. I don't. So y'all only know, like me, as far as it goes, you only know for the most part what I do as far as these trucks go or whatever. If I say anything else, then I'll say anything else. Y'all don't know nothing about my personal life, none of that stuff. I don't know nothing about my wife, my kids. I don't need to bring all that on here. Some of y'all want to do that and make it a TV show and shit or whatever, but that's not, you know, what I do. I connect with individuals when we talking about how to get this money, yeah, I talk about other stuff too, but off the regular, yeah, that's what we do all the time. Even in that conversation right there, you know, even when he was saying what he was saying, I was like, yo, do your thing, get your money, you know. But it was just like it just turned into like some like, oh, you bias and this and that, and you only saying this because these guys over here doing it. What he fails to realize, again, I don't need the authority. Will I get the authority? I'm gonna tell you right now, yeah. But I don't need the authority to do what some of them are doing. I was already driving trucks doing some of that stuff before, basically almost all of them. So I think Makes Sense been running for a while. Yeah, Makes Sense. I want to say X been for a while, Josh been for a while, but I think me and Makes Sense like the only two, maybe that so far that I can mention. I mean, there's others, but people I was mentioning in the video. That's probably been driving about the same amount of time. You know, so when the individual says, well, you just copying or saying what Jay and Sunshine said, you just saying what X said, or you saying what HT Logistics, like I'm telling him, like my dog, whatever, but what the fuck are you talking about? It's like, I've been driving way before these dudes. You know, some of these people I didn't even know because I wasn't watching them. It was because of group conversations how I end up knowing some of these people. You know, we just share some of the same ideas. That's it at the end of the day. So I don't know where he got all that from, but again, at the end of the day, everybody operates different. Snyder doesn't operate like JB. JB doesn't operate like Prime. Prime doesn't operate like Landstar. Mercer doesn't operate. Landstar doesn't operate like Mercer. Mercer doesn't operate like Universal. Universal doesn't operate like JRC. You get the damn picture. Then you can go down to the brokers. Everybody operates and get money differently. As long as you don't get caught up in no fuckery, no bullshit, then you got nothing to worry about. As long as you're not operating in the red, you have nothing to worry about. Will there be moments where people do operate in the red? Yeah, it sure is. But anyway, man, with that said, I know these dudes probably done with my ass with these watermelons. I'm gonna take my ass around the corner back here and just go to sleep. It's the only place really in New York City damn near, especially as a Landstar truck, where you can just park and chill and nobody's gonna bother you. You're not gonna get no ticket, none of that. And then I can get up later on, walk over here and get something to eat real quick. Remember, the cafeteria is open all day, the exception of Friday. So yeah, I'm gonna just go get my paperwork, crash, get up, see what I can get. Maybe I'll get back with a decent load back in the southeast. Maybe not. Got somebody call me now by the meat load. But I ain't gonna be able to pick it up. Nowhere near. That's one of those connects, the relationships. And see, again, I don't need a dispatcher. They're agents. Or agent, broker, whatever. They hit me on the phone. I got emails that come on my phone before I go. Loads you will never see. They're contract loads. Some are broker loads. I know, because I did it before. Except for these contract loads. I haven't done none of these contract loads yet. I get them in my email. And the only reason I don't have them, pull those loads, because my trailer, I just got the trailers on, and they're not set up a certain way. But I get these things in my email. They pay pretty damn good. And if Amber McMillan, she don't have to say it. She saw it. I showed it to her. it's just about connections, man. It's about connections. Whether you're on the spot market, whether you got contracts. Oh yeah. You good? All right. See you next time.
I got set paperwork, got stuff over there.
It's all right, man. I said let me just holler at him real quick before the morning comes.
You're lucky. The snack is like this right now. All watermelon.
All watermelon?
All watermelon like this fucking high back there.
How many more you getting?
Like 7 guys waiting back there.
Oh shit. Damn. I mean, y'all getting them all week, huh?
I didn't get any. I got 2 last night. And about 5 to Sunday night.
5 Sunday? Tuesday.
Sunday, Monday, I got about 10 loads. 2 last night. And tonight, I'm getting it like this.
Damn. Who knows? I might be back.
On Monday.
Monday? Alright. You see that? I know to come Monday. Because everything's going to be slammed. Go do something else. But anyway, like I said, contract, spot market, freight, it don't matter. Get your money the best way you can without cheating yourself, without going in the red. I don't care if you're at Landstar and you're doing it. I don't care if you got your own authority and you're doing it. I don't care if you're at MAG doing it. I don't care where you are. Even him, I don't care if you got a dispatcher doing it. As long as you're not going in the red and your truck or your fleet is up and running well, there ain't nothing to worry about. So with that said, it's your boy. And I'm gonna get out of here and go around the corner and go to sleep. I'll catch y'all later. I might come live. I keep bullshitting with the live shit, man. But we'll see what happens. Peace. As you see, here's a series of loads here. I got a truck that came out of Delaware. Actually came from New Jersey, Paulsboro to Delaware up to New Hampshire. Next load, 50 miles away. He picked up. He's going south. He's going down to Virginia. Quick move. Next load, as you can see, right down the street. Pick up. Go down to South Carolina. He's done. And then they threw one in for me since I'm close by. So I have the option of getting this one, or I might get an ice cream load because they're debating if they can use my trailer or not. So we'll stay tuned for the ice cream load if it happens or not. But with that said, you see these loads here. There's a series of contract loads. Me, I use some spot market freight watermelons to get into the Northeast. I'm not hauling none of these right here, with the exception of possibly this one or an ice cream load. So there you have it. Everybody operates differently. There's a good $6,000, $7,000. There's a bad $6,000, $7,000. You choose how you want to run at the end of the day.